Hello, Richard and Linda. We got fascia. Now, you've got what's called blocked lookouts, which is where the rafter tails meet the end of the house where the wall comes up. Those are blocked. And that's kind of a substandard issue. Nothing you can do about it, so it's probably a good idea that we've got a gap between the roof and the fascia, because that would allow cross ventilation from the perforated holes from the soffit. But all that's going to get wrapped in metal, and the gutters will go on last, so don't look too closely at the wood because that's just substructure right now. And when the metal coil goes up, I want to talk to the roofer about this corner over here. Both the gutter guy and myself are concerned about that corner, and I'm going to talk to the roofer what needs to happen. The reason why I left that little piece long is when the roofer gets up there, he can put a rope on the end of that piece of wood, lift up on it, and put a new piece of plywood down when he strips the roof, and that whole eave should come up straight. We'll have to miter cut the joint. That's why I put a joint there, because that eave is kind of just flopping, and there's really nothing you can do until you strip the roof and put down new decking right there. So I would expect a nominal repair right there, but everything else looks really good. There was some evidence of fire damage right up here. Some of the joists, or rafters rather, had some charred wood on them. Nothing that compromised the integrity of the joist. And all of this right here that you see, this little gap, the metal, I'm trying to point in camera here, the metal will cover all that gap when we're done. Okay, I rebuilt this whole corner out here. This was the worst section of the house. That's all been rebuilt. And the coil will kind of straighten out the eaves. I mean, I knew they were a little crooked, but once the coil goes on, it really will straighten out a lot more than it looks right now, because you've got a little wiggle room with the coil. So there you go. I am amazed they did not do this when they built the house. But now you got something to nail gutters to, and flashing and edging and roof edge and all that. Okay, we'll talk to you guys soon.